Now look, I know the anime community is full of a bunch of weirdos. From the people who scream Kamehameha in the hallways, or take their body pillows out on dates, or marry them, or marry their favorite anime character, to whatever extent how deep the weirdness in the community goes. The gatekeeping in it is probably the most weirdest thing of all. The like goal for today's video is 5 likes. Also, if you're new to the channel, I would love it if you would subscribe as well. Now, today we'll be looking at a tweet from BlackDGamer1 on Twitter. I'll leave a link to the tweet if it's still up at the time of me uploading this. If it is not, my apologies. That's just how some things go. Now, the whole premise behind BlackGamer's tweet is that if you watch certain animes, you're not a true anime fan and you're a normie, quote unquote. I'll read the tweet right now. If all your common knowledge of anime is Demon Slayer, Naruto, Inuyasha, Bleach, One Piece, Fate, Dragon Ball, Sailor Moon, Gundam, My Hero Academia, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Ghost in the Shell, then you're not an anime fan. Normies stay out of anime. I've laid out in several videos why I'm not a personal fan of people gatekeeping. I have a video on the VTube community gatekeeping up on the iron card if you want to watch that video. But this is about the anime community. Now, in that first few minutes of that VTube video, you should again watch it. I do talk about how gatekeeping in the anime community does exist. Now, I feel like gatekeeping is more prevalent in this community because you'll see people tweet out, oh, I like so-and-so animes, and people go, you're not a real anime fan, Poison K with this tweet. Now, those people are just the same people who are just idiots. They're just not the most intelligent people, and they may not be the most socially inept people at the same time. Now, my point behind this is, this dude double and triples, quadruples down on his tweet. He goes to defend it. He says he won't delete it. He says he's gonna die on the hill that he stands on. Even though basically all of anime Twitter is just clowning on the boy. I mean, dude, you're not the smartest dude. You said people who, who watch anime or who watch Dragon Ball and say they're anime fan is like, they're not an anime fan, but then you use the Dragon Ball gift to describe how you felt. It's kind of productive, man. Look, Black Gamer, I bet you're probably a dope dude. I mean, from the way you responded to some Twitter comments, I don't think so. I think you're kind of a douchebag probably, but you might be a cool dude behind closed doors. Whatever the case is, you made a dumb tweet. You look stupid, and the people agreeing with you are also stupid. Gatekeeping is just borderline dumb. There's nothing good that comes from gatekeeping. When you gatekeep, you are essentially cutting off an entire group of a part of the fandom because I want to feel better about myself or something like, I've watched more anime than you. Congratulations, you have more free time than me. Do you want a fucking gold medal or something? Because at the end of the day, who cares, right? You don't care that so-and-so watches anime for this point or for that point. It doesn't matter. Because all the anime you named are very popular anime. My Hero, arguably one of the more popular animes currently. Demon Slayer, again, very popular. One Piece, still popular to this day. Dragon Ball might be one of the most recognized animes worldwide, same with Naruto and Sailor Moon and Gundam for that case, and Yu-Gi-Oh! All those animes are very popular. Now, they're popular because, you know what? People enjoy them, or people have linked to their childhood. I know when I grew up, I watched Dragon Ball and Naruto. Sorry, not Naruto, excuse me, Yu-Gi-Oh! But I didn't consider myself an anime fan at that time because I really didn't know what anime was. And then I grew into liking anime. Back then doesn't mean I wasn't an anime fan. I just didn't know what anime was. I enjoyed that art style. Just didn't know what it was called. Therefore, an anime fan. But the problem is when you say, oh, if this is what all your common knowledge applies from, you're not an anime fan. It's just downright disrespectful to the people who don't really care about anime that much to watch anything else, but they might like it. Who cares, right? If someone wants to say that they like anime, but the only anime they've seen is Dragon Ball, like who cares, bro? I mean, obviously this dude cares because he had to go make a tweet about it, and then he had to, hunker down on it saying, yeah, I feel pretty confident about this. Like, dude, you look like a clown. Twitter's clowning you. And then you sit there and then you're just like, one of the examples, if I can find the tweet, if he hasn't deleted it, I'll put it up on the screen right now because this is some of the dumbest things he said. So someone says if you watch and enjoy anime, you're a fan, period. It doesn't matter how many series you watch or what you're watching. Anime is meant to be enjoyed by everyone. The only difference is the genre and the themes that separate everyone's interests. And this dude had the gall to respond with, nah, that doesn't mean you're an anime fan. Are you a football fan if you watch a few football games a year? Do you know how many football games go place? Now, everyone, I'll have it up on the screen now because I don't know the exact number, but there's 16 games played by 32 teams. Do the math right quick. That's over probably about 256, I think. I'll have it up the screen if I'm correct. That games would have to watch. Now, if someone's a New England Patriots fan, and they don't want to, and they're not a Chicago Bears fan or any other fan, guess what they're going to watch? They're going to watch the Pats play, and only the Pats play. Are they therefore not a football fan because they only watch one team play? I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan. but I do watch a lot of other football games. Now, this doesn't make me more of a fan than anybody else compared to my mom, who only watches Eagle games. She's a football fan, but she watches her team play only. Does that mean she's not a football fan? No. That doesn't make any sense. To the people who watch the Super Bowl, guess what? You're a fan of football because you watch the Super Bowl. It doesn't matter what kind of content you consume or how you consume it. If you consume it and you enjoy it, guess what? You're a fan of it. Look, I don't watch a whole lot of basketball. My favorite team is the Lakers because it's my dad's team, right? Or, excuse me, it was my dad's team, right? But I don't watch every game. I catch clips of it. I'm still a basketball fan. I enjoy the Phillies, the baseball team, for how good and bad they are. I don't watch baseball that often, but I've been to a few baseball games. I'm a baseball fan. So, saying that you don't watch enough to be considered a fan is such a stupid argument because everyone has their own level, the amount that they can consume in a day. Not everyone is capable of watching 500 episodes in 1 year. It took me like a year to finish Naruto, and that was, how many episodes is part 1 and part 2 combined? That's a lot now. And that was my only anime I watched. I basically stopped watching any other brand new TV shows, and I committed to only watching Naruto. And it took me about a year. Not everyone has that time. Back then I had a lot more time than I do now. Some people have jobs, some people have kids to take care of, some people have other things that they have to do with their life to be productive. And this dude's just like, well, if you only watch a few animes, you're not an anime fan. No, the real problem is the people that are agreeing with him. I have a tweet here of someone else agreeing with him saying, the real problem with normies isn't with what they just watch, it's the extent they watch it. Most of the works listed here are exceedingly straightforward and don't require much thought. The ones that do, normies instead just project, not understand what's presented. And of course, Black D Gamer here agrees with everything this guy said because he's actually going with the point. He said, yep, and they don't understand the cultural context for most anime series. They think everything is made with Western lenses. Who cares? People are going to understand whatever they want to understand, dude. You look like an idiot. Now, again, like I said, most of Twitter clowned this dude. But then, like I said, he just said, gatekeeping is a good thing for, and he said himself, just a reminder, folks, that gatekeeping is, that gatekeeping your fandom is a good thing. No, it isn't. It makes you look like an inept idiot, like I said before, who doesn't understand that people have their own lives and have their own time to commit to certain things. You look like just an idiot. When people come to the anime community, some people just want to talk about their favorite anime. The favorite anime could be Demon Slayer. Look, I'm not a huge fan of Demon Slayer. I thought it was a little overhyped for its animation and everything else. That's my personal opinion. You may have a different opinion on it. But I'm not going to sit there and the one person who watched Demon Slayer as the only anime and be like, oh my god, you only watch Demon Slayer? You haven't watched the 50 million anime I've watched? Because, look, it ain't that big of a deal, dude. You're really ODing it, dog. And I'm sitting here talking, and I'm also ODing it. But the problem with gatekeeping is that it makes you look like you have a superiority complex. It makes you look like you're better than other people because you got into it early and I've watched 500 animes, so I'm better than you. No, you're not. You're not better than anybody. You're probably less better than anybody else. Because people who gatekeep are the same people who end up having franchises fall underneath, right? Because let's think about this. Let's say anime never exploded like it did. But we'd see how many anime movies we'd be getting. My Hero is about to have its 3rd anime movie because how much money it's making and how popular it is. That's huge for anime in general. Because again, it gets anime out more to the public, therefore making, guess what, more money. That means that studio can produce more anime. And I want to do this shit. Look, gatekeeping is bad for multiple reasons. It makes you look like a douchebag, superiority complex, and a bunch of other stupid nonsense that no one needs. Now, I'm done talking about the gatekeeping probably for a while, because I made a VTube video about it, and I laid my discussion out in VTubing, and now I made this anime video and discussed about it. That's really where I'm done with this video. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. Like I said in the beginning, the like goal is 5 likes. I don't ask for much, so can we please hit that goal? Also, if you're new, like I said in the beginning, can you please subscribe? I mean, it really shows me that y'all appreciate the content. I love every last one of you, even the people who dislike the video and who are not subscribed. I love y'all. If you want to see more content of me, not just talking to a microphone by myself, because I know that's not everyone's cup of tea, I do post shorts and reels on YouTube and on Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram, description link below. Otherwise, with that, have a wonderful day, stay fantastic, and don't gatekeep, and love yourself. Take care, and goodbye.
My guy, pretty like a girl. I need go 5 stars to tell. See both sides like Chanel. See on both sides like Chanel. Swimming laps through pool water. Hidden white talking down. Now what you see, I am the big man. God level, I am the I am. Now feel my weather drunk out. And they big like you like cause I'm on a sick noise. So close, I'm on my mind.